children. Today we are going to start with our chapter 24, our government. So, our government is divided into two parts. One we have union government and another the state government. So, one by one, I will tell you about both the types of government. So, let's start with our chapter now. What we will study about union government and state government. So, what is government? First of all, it's some basic requirement. What it is the basic requirement of any country to run smoothly. So, it has a power to make and enforce laws for the country. What power did the government have? It can make laws as well as they can enforce law of our country. India is a big country. How many states are there? There are, if we talk about 28 states and 8 union territory, and we had union government or central government that runs the whole country. The whole country is governed by central government, or we call it union government. Each state has its own government, which is called state government. A union government is under the direct control of union government. The union territory, it is under the direct control of union government. Right? Next is union government. So, our constitution clearly lays down the power and functions of the union government and the state government. The union government, it's deal with what? Subjects like, which is of national importance, defense, communication, finance, foreign affairs, international trade. These are the affairs on which what our state government, sorry, union government works on. Then we have which type of government? Democratic form of government. We have parliament at the center. If we talk about at the center, we have parliament which consists of two houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, which is also known as upper house, and Lok Sabha is known as lower house. Every 5 year general election are held throughout the country, and what do? We elect our representative for the Lok Sabha. Every Indian who is 18 year or above 18 year can vote, and often there are two or more candidates for one seat. The candidate who gets the highest number of votes is elected. Voting is done. How is the voting done? It is done by the secret ballot and by a electronic voting machine, which is called EVM. Nobody knows for whom a voter has voted. Nobody, even a person, those who are sitting over there, they also do not know who the person has voted to whom. Right? There are many political parties in our country. You know that we have different political parties, BJP, Congress, right? BSP. These are the different political parties, and the candidates can contest the election which belonging to the same party. The party that wins the majority seats and they right to form a government. The party which has majority seats, they win the election. Right? And the leader of the majority party is appointed by president as the prime minister. The prime minister, what he did? He selects his own team of ministers and the president appoints them. And the member of Lok Sabha, what did they do? They elect their own presiding officer, and what we call it, speaker. If we talk about Lok Sabha, what it is law-making body of the country. Right? So, the member of Rajya Sabha, they are elected by the member of state assemblies, and Rajya Sabha, they are nominated by the President of India. And how many members are nominated? 12 members. So, the Vice President of India presides over the meeting of Rajya Sabha. President of India is elected for 5 years by the elected member of Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and elected member of State Assembly. And we have special system of voting also. So, the Vice President is elected by the member of Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. If you want to settle the disputes, we have courts, and what they are constituted. First is Supreme Court, which is the highest court of appeal, where it is located in New Delhi. Right, then we have Chief Justice and other judges of the Supreme Court, and who appoints them? Our President, and the decision of Supreme Court is final in all legal matters. Right, what the decision given by the Supreme Court, it is final. It cannot be changed. Now, state government, every state has its own legislative assembly, members of legislative assembly that are called MLAs. They are elected by the voters for a term of 5 years. The voters for the Lok Sabha and the legislative assembly are the same. What is Legislative Assembly? It is law-making body of the state. What we call Legislative Assembly? Law-making body of the state. The number of members in an assembly depends upon the population. How much the population of the state is, it depends upon the what members in a assembly. The members of legislative assemblies, they elect their own speaker. What they do? They elect their own speaker. Some state have legislative council. Its member are elected by MLAs, member of local body, teachers and graduates. The governor is the head of the state. He is appointed for a term of 5 years by the president of India on the advice of prime minister. Like president, government what it's do? It appoints the leader of the majority party in the legislative assembly as the chief minister of the state. On the advice of chief minister, the other ministers are also appointed by the government, and the highest court in the state is High Court. Like we have Supreme Court in center, so we have a High Court in the state. And the Chief Justice and other judges are called what? They are appointed by the President of India. Under the High Court, we have District Court. You can see over here. First, we have Supreme Court. Then we have High Court. And then we have District Court. Right? And there is a separate court for the criminal and civil cases. If we talk about in rural areas, there are Panchayat Adalats also. Right? If we talk about after District Court, what we have? We have Panchayat Adalats. Right? This is the procedure. Right? It's the highest court of appeal. This was all about the government. Hope you understood about the union government and state government. They both the government works for the welfare of our country, for the people of our country, and whatever the people needs, it is what given by the government. Right? Now our chapter has been completed. Till then, keep learning, keep enjoying with me. We will meet in the next class. Thank you.